Yeah, Johnny Depp, who is, of course, one of Hollywood's most successful actors, but this is arguably the most important performance of his life. It's certainly the most financially significant, with $150 million of damages on the line. He's been on the stand now, Jonathan, for about an hour. It's been an incredibly animated performance. He's spoken slowly and deliberately under the steely stare of his former wife, Amber Heard. Just as a reminder, he is suing her for $50 million in damages. This case centering around a 2018 article that she wrote in the Washington Post newspaper, in which she says she is a survivor of domestic abuse. She doesn't mention Johnny Depp by name, but he says it was plainly about him. He began his testimony this afternoon by accusing Amber Heard of lying. He said it's been 6 years of trying times. Much of his first hour of testimony on the stand has centred upon him recalling the dynamic between his own mum and dad. He said his mum, Betty Sue, was the physical, emotional and psychological abuser in their family. He said, if I got in trouble at school, the first thing mum would say was, John, take him out there, he gets the belt. So he'd take me out to the garage, Johnny Depp said to the jury, and I'll never forget this white, thick leather belt that he would take off and he would inflict punishment. He's just begun speaking about the early stages of his relationship with Amber Heard. He said, for the first year and a half of our relationship, it was amazing. There were a couple of things that stuck in my head that I thought might be a dilemma at some point. I expect in the next couple of hours when he's on the stand, he will elaborate upon that. But I think we can bring you a line from the early part of Johnny Depp's testimony where he accused Amber Heard of lying about him being abusive. He invoked some of the most famous fairy tales to make this point.
It's been 6 years of trying times. It's very strange when one day you're Cinderella, so to speak, and then in 0.6 seconds you're Quasimodo. And I didn't deserve that, nor did my children.
So Johnny Depp on the stand at the moment. We expect his testimony to last into tomorrow morning, where he'll undergo cross-examination. This trial is expected to last another 6 weeks. Johnny Depp suing Amber Heard, his former wife, for $50 million. She, in turn, is counter-suing him for $100 million. I think what we can all agree on is that it's an incredibly unedifying spectacle as both of those people relive the darkest chapters of their lives together.
OK, Martha, thank you. Following that update from Martha, let's listen in to the actor as he continues giving evidence in Virginia. He's talking about the movie franchise Pirates of the Caribbean.
Or whatever. So yes, more security and, you know, then just getting followed, you know, by hordes of paparazzi and things like that. I've had worse jobs, certainly. I can't complain about it, but yeah, after a while you realize that anonymity has left the building a long time ago. You know, anonymity's gone, and that's an odd thing to deal with when you just, I mean, you can't just drive down to the diner and get a cup of coffee or something. It's not possible. It turns into something else altogether. So it's, you know, it's acceptance. And of course, there's a bit of sacrifice involved. I can't complain about the work that I've been given. I can't complain about any of that. I have no right to. But it it does make you have to think very creatively when you've got little kids about how to take them to the park, or to the swings, or to the this or that, or movie, or it becomes a strategic mission, and that's what happened after Pirates.